What's going on, everybody? It's Steve from Daily Daytona News, and today I want to officially announce that I'm starting the channel for the Daytona News. So that means we're basically going to go over all the details of the Daytona. We're going to take a road trip and just see what happens with everything going on. I'm going to change the camera here real quick. There are the guys. But today we are actually going, and we are going to make the mile. We're going to go through with this car. We're going to take my 1990 Dodge Daytona base model, and we're going to make this thing fast, and we're gonna make it crazy. We're gonna do so many things. Like, we're gonna put a whole new exhaust on the car. We're gonna put a whole new engine, hopefully, in the car. We're gonna make the body kit from the Shelby Z go into the car, and we're gonna do a lot with the car. Now, you're probably wondering, you're probably thinking, well, how is this gonna happen? Like, do you have the money for it? Progressively, it's gonna happen. Now, I did say daily news, so that means daily. There's going to be some daily uploads, some updates on things like maybe, oh, transmission went, we have to go buy a new transmission for it, or, oh, the car's down today, we have to do this, or any maintenance or anything like that. Basically, what I want to do with the car is I want to make it look unique. I want to make it look different. Now, the color already is a very unique color. It's actually dark cherry red from Chrysler back in the 90s. They only had these on a certain amount of cars, so the Daytona was one of them. But a couple months ago, I did buy the Shelby Z kit. So now the Shelby kit's going to go on the car, as well as the new exhaust that I'm going to be purchasing soon. But also, we're going to be just going on a general road trip. I'm going to take you guys for a ride in the car. We're going to go over some things about the car, all the horsepower in it currently, you know, what it's like to own a Daytona, you know, what people think about the Daytona, car show-wise. Like, we'll go around the car shows and do that with you guys. But just to let you know, honestly, this thing's going to go through a road trip that I personally want to go on, because it's one of those things to me that's very important. And it's just one of those things that I believe that should happen. Now, you're probably wondering, what are you recording on? I'm recording on my phone. It's not the best quality camera, but it's better than me going out and spending $100 on a camera that I can't afford right now. So basically what's going to happen to the car, like I just said, a lot's going to happen to it. Probably first thing, I'm going to look at probably coilovers. So if you guys know any places or any cars that they make coilovers for that would fit for the 90 Daytona, you know, leave it in the description below. Inbox me. My email is going to be at the bottom. So just shoot me an email. Just say, hey, I watched your video. And just give me a website, or just say, hey, you know, this is where I found it at. But if you guys have anything Daytona related, or if you've seen one before, you know, put a picture in the description. If you see mine, if you live in the area that I live at, I live in Pennsylvania. So if you ever see my car, take a picture of it. Take a picture, say, hey, I saw your car today at, let's say, the mall or the grocery store. Then I can go and say, oh, thanks for seeing it. If you ever want to meet up or something, let's, you know, do that. Maybe doing some photo shoots. I'm thinking about opening an Instagram for it. Same thing as my YouTube channel, at Daisy Daytona. So honestly, we can all build a community around it. I want to have more people engaged in the community, and I want people to respect the cars that were given to us way back in the 90s and all that, because a lot of people actually don't get to experience the cars the way, you know, we do now. There's a lot of cars. I'm just going to sit down here in my bed. But the thing is with it, though, is that once we get the extra mile going, we're going to start really taking the car to a different direction. And I'm really excited to show you guys and take you on the road trip for it, because there's going to be a lot of cosmetic, but also a lot of performance parts. Like, I'm thinking about just picking up a whole new crate motor and transmission, same one they had in 90, just so that, yeah, it looks like stock, but there's not going to be stock parts in it. Now, I'm not promoted, I'm trying to shout them out, because they're a small business, and I just really think it's a good idea you guys check their website out. Now, the website's called Forward Motion. They specialize in Dodge parts, and they really specialize in making four-cylinder Dodges like the Neon, SXT, Daytonas, Omnis. They really focus on making them fast. They build race cars, like stock cars out of them, drag cars out of them. But what I've been seeing online is that their parts are pretty legit, and they make custom parts like custom exhausts. They give you turbos for it in stages. It's a stage kit, so honestly, go check them out. They're Forward Motion. I'm going to leave the link in the description below so that you guys can go check them out, because honestly, I can spend hours looking at their catalog. And they also do specialize in V6s and Hemis. So if you're looking to upgrade your Hemi a little bit, and your Charger, your Challenger, you know, you can do that. But most importantly, guys, I want to share the message that, even if you live at home with your parents and, you're on a budget, you can still do things with a budget. Now, I know there's a lot of YouTube channels that do budget builds, but at the same time, you can take what you have now. Let's say you have a '04 Honda Civic. Like in my area, they're super common. Almost everybody has one. But if you take that Honda Civic and you make it look different, you're going to stand out in the crowd. But also, if you can put the money, put the power into it, you can do it. I just want to say that, honestly, I'm really excited to start on YouTube. By next year, at least want to hit at least 100 subscribers. So if I get 5 subscribers and each of them tell a person and each of them tell a person, I can easily hit 100 subscribers by the end of next year. So with that, I'm going to let you guys go. Have a great and blessed day. Make sure you go fast and loud and you just kick it to the floor. Like I always say, fast is good and slow you're in last. Have a good one, everybody.